Welcome everybody to the Arizona Cardinals Madden 19 Rebuild franchise and one of our biggest episodes to date, with the 6-1 Cardinals set to meet the 5-2 New England Patriots. This year has been different. We only won 4 games a year ago, but the upgrades this offseason have proved to make the difference. This team is actually pretty good, and we have our sights set on the postseason. But if you want to do well, making it to the postseason, playing in the postseason, you gotta be able to hang with teams like New England. So today it's a big test for our team to see if we're truly ready. I plan to take us through our bye week this episode and we'll go from there. As a reminder, Josh Rosen has 13 touchdowns on the season, 6 interceptions. The numbers are pretty good. On the ground, David Johnson at 4 yards a carry, lower than I would like to see. And receiving, Christian Kirk is having a big year, and we're seeing some good production out of Isaac White. Now we'll see if these key playmakers can help us out against the Patriots. And we also have Chandler Jones having one of the best seasons of his career, and new linebacker Jalen Smith has been a big-time addition. Now it's time to see if we can beat the New England Patriots. Oh, and before I forget, I am editing some of the ratings here for running plays in certain situations. I don't really know how this all reacts when you boost up the stars here, but I am going to certain situations where I do want to run and make it so we will a little bit more than we have seen with the new game plan. Here we go, everybody. Cardinals and Patriots. We've come a long way from where this series began and come a long way from a season ago. So now with the Cardinals, we hope that we can actually be among the best teams here in the NFC and the NFL. I don't know, it still could be early. We've had a good start to the year, but we still have over half the season left. So we'll see. This is one of those games where you find out who your team really is. Remember, the Patriots quarterback is not Tom Brady any longer. They have signed Phillip Rivers instead. So he is going to hand this off on 1st and 10, and some power here from Sony Michel. Gets about 3. So the Tom Brady era is over. He has retired, and they'll have to sign another quarterback here pretty soon or draft somebody. I'm not really sure what makes the game decide to do to pick one route over the other. I guess free agency comes first, so they kind of prioritize that if they can. So here's Rivers with 2 receivers in the game, and an underneath pass for Chris Hogan that will get the Patriots a first down. Ball at the 40, and it's a fake. They might want to go deep here, and that's caught again by Hogan. 2 for 2 for Phillip Rivers. Now a pass across the middle for Julian Edelman. So I guess the offense hasn't changed very much. We'll just keep throwing it short and work our way down the field slowly but surely. They have passes now of 6, 7, and 8 yards, and then a run. Will they run it here again on 1st down? Good start here for New England. Nope, it's a throw across the middle, and that is Hogan again. Gain of 9. This might be the kind of game where we just need Jalen Smith to sit in the middle all day and try to intercept one of these passes. 3rd and 2, though, from the 36. It's Michel very close to the sticks. I don't think they'll give it to him, and it's 4th and inches. Field goal from Brandon McManus is good. So a nice little start there for New England, and we'll see what Josh Rosen can do. I've seen many of you critical of Rosen, that he shouldn't be the quarterback of the future, that he hasn't come far enough yet. So I guess that the rest of the year is pretty big for Rosen. We need some good games from him, and he gets a good throw to start, a short, easy one for Will Wade. So I did boost up a lot of the runs on 1st down and a couple situations on 2nd down as Rosen throws another strike. This one for Jermaine Gresham, who gets hurt on the play. There was a little bit of talk about how I put too many passing plays in my game plan compared to running plays, and that really isn't the problem to me. I think it's more to do with just the frequency and getting those runs called more often. If you think about all the passing combinations out there, all the route combos and things you can do in the passing game, You need way more passing plays than you do running plays. It's just all about getting the running plays to be actually called, which we haven't seen any yet. 3 passes, no runs. I did boost up second and short running. This looks like one, but it's not. Rosen, complete again. So we're only throwing to start, but Rosen's 4 of 4. If it's not enough, I'll just keep boosting it up until we get it right. And Rosen nearly gets intercepted, and that could have definitely been a pick 6. So I boosted up a lot of the runs by like a full star, just to see what would happen. I don't like overcorrecting problems, but so far we haven't seen any running plays. And this one isn't either. But, oh, come on. DJ wasn't ready. Well, we know this is going to be a throw. 3rd and 10, 8 in coverage, knocked away. 3 straight incompletions from Josh Rosen. And that is going to end our first drive as we tie the game with the Patriots' old kicker. All right, so a 3-3 start now. Robert Kimdichie sacks Phillip Rivers on 2nd and 13. They get the first down with Hogan, who comes back for more on the next play. He already has like 5 catches for probably 40, 50 yards. Patriots across the 50 and into the red zone here as James White makes a catch. We'll see if our team can hold here in the red zone. There's Rob Gronkowski in motion, and they'll hand it to James White, and he gets met and plows ahead for a gain of 4. From the 10, Rivers with time, throws outside, and that gets intercepted. Patrick Peterson poked it away, and the pick is made by Corey Littleton. That was cool right there. Rivers wanted to challenge Pat Pete, and it didn't work out well for him. Pat Pete gets the assist, Littleton the INT, and the Cards take over one more time. Just excellent coverage right there by Peterson. Nice job, defense. Now Rosen takes over, hoping to run the ball, right? Well, not here. On first down from the 10, it's floated and caught! What a catch made downfield by Will Wade. It's a gain of 29. How am I getting even less runs in this game, though? Like, seriously. I tried to boost up the running calls, and I did it to, like, all the runs in those spots. Rosen 1st and 10. Again outside for Seals Jones, who can juke, and he can break a tackle. Just run it here for me, please, once. DJ needs a carry. He's fresh, and he gets the call. A spin from Johnson. Well done. Okay, 47-yard touchdown pass to David Johnson. I was just trying to sim us past the quarter there, and we ran one more play. Nicely done. DJ getting his production done in the air instead. If it's not perfect, I'll just have to go and edit more of it. It's not a big deal, especially as we move the ball and put points on the board anyway. I'm having a good time watching the games here, though, and having these more focused episodes. Just a good time here with this team, and it's been entertaining for me. What is this personnel, by the way? All the way out here, Sony Michel hit down. That was Jalen Smith on the tackle. Now 2nd down and 9 for New England. A quick pump from Rivers. He fires back left for Edelman. Nice play right there. You know, if they did have to replace Tom Brady with a veteran, I don't think Phillip Rivers would be a bad option for what they do. I think that he could distribute the ball pretty well on the short throws, and he's always been pretty accurate despite the throwing motion. Like, I can't imagine trying to throw a football the way Phillip Rivers does with that sidearm. But he has a really quick release. It's accurate. He's able to throw with touch. You know, if it works, it works. 2nd down and 9 now for the Patriots. Fake from Rivers. He's in trouble, and that's number 10 for Chandler Jones. I may have forgotten about the potential revenge game here. The Patriots traded him to Arizona, where he then got a huge contract extension and played some good football. 3rd and 19, and Rivers is going back to the ground. Sacked by Huval back at the 39, likely out of field goal range. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Brandon McManus kicking like 60-yarders at Mile High every week. They don't even call it Mile High anymore, do they? I'm always going to. It's what it was when I grew up. 14-yard pass, DJ. And then a sack for Danny Shelton. A 6-yard run for Johnson. And then Wade comes up a yard short. 10-6 here as the Patriots take over. Running mostly with James White, it seems. But Michelle is getting on the field in certain spots. They got 3rd and 6. Knocked away by Josh Martin. So really impressed so far with the defense. They're playing bend but don't break style, and then we get the big red zone pick, and we get the back-to-back sacks to save points. So good defense in football is not always straightforward, just forcing 3 and outs. The net result does matter. The context really matters there. 3rd and inches here for the Cardinals, and we do run it with David Johnson, and we'll see if we can tack on some more points here before halftime. Can you believe how long that Dodgers-Red Sox game took last night? I am baffled a game took that long between teams with the offenses that they possess. 1st and 10, incomplete. That was dropped by White. I fell asleep in like the 11th inning, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was the 18th inning. I still got to watch the end despite falling asleep for 2 hours. 2nd and 10 here for Rosen, and the check down doesn't get much. Everybody in tight on 3rd down, trying to keep the 2-minute drill rolling. Here's Rosen, pressure's there, and he lost the football, but will keep possession. Justin Pugh gave up the sack. Oh, a 34-yard punt. This is the time where you don't punt it 70 yards. Intercepted, Patrick Peterson. Alrighty, we take over at our 33, but I'm not sure we're doing much. But hey, no, it's their 33. Never mind. 18 yards, David Johnson. Arizona finish this drive. They do. It's a Bucky Hodges touchdown. Our 3rd tight end must have been that play action throw to the wide open tight end I've been watching for my entire football fandom, and it still works. I don't know. I feel like there's no reason for that play to be so successful as Ricardo Collins sacks Phillip Rivers. I feel like the players who are responsible for covering the tight end, usually in that spot, they're not going to be able to make the play at the goal line anyway. There's no room. There's no time for you to get there. It just feels like there's some inefficiency with how, like, stuff is handled down there. After a 21-yarder to Will Wade, because apparently he's the big play receiver now. Josh Rosen airs it out again for Christian Kirk. Let's go. Rosen, 229, 2 touchdowns. For you Rosen doubters out there, how's this? Is this more to your liking? From the 36-yard line, Josh Rosen heads back to the air, and he gets plenty of time. Look at this offensive line I've built, and it doesn't matter here. I'm really surprised we're not running the football more, though. I increased the stars, for lack of a better term, because I haven't thought of it yet. 17-6. I guess I'll have to go even more with the increase. Here's Rosen with a floater, and it's caught! Isaac White to the 2. 34 yards on the touch throw from Rosen. There we go, Isaac. Good to see him getting involved. Now, trying to punch it in for 6. DJ is the back. I think he's definitely fresh. He carries and breaks a tackle. David Johnson, touchdown! That's why we got to feed number 31. We're up 3 scores now on the Patriots. 24-6. I did not expect a performance like this, but it's far from over. Still a lot of this game to go as the Patriots get the first down with Chris Hogan. They work into Cardinal territory, and I think we'll watch more of it today. The gameplay has been really fun to watch. I know I've been taking a break now in the Dolphins series because I can't get sliders right, but for CPU, I enjoy this right here. Might not be perfect, but it's fun, and a good run by James White gets them 7. Another handoff and room for James White today as the Patriot ground game seems to be having a pretty effective day against us. Patriots need the touchdown right here. Really bad as Jalen Smith hammers Massey. Two receivers to the right, and another run for New England. James White with a good one. So they continue to run. They've ran it more than they've thrown in this game. And they're kind of running out of time to stick with that approach. But if they can get a touchdown here, they can get back in the game. 3rd down and 1. They might run it here again. James White. Oh, that's very close. Robert Kimdichie, what a play. And he did not get it. And the Patriots are just going to settle. I wasn't sure what the approach would be here, but I suppose a field goal makes it a 15-point game. I like to see us run it, but we're hardly even doing that when I sim. Oh, sacked by Hightower, 4-yard gain, and then 10 to Will Wade. He seems to be having a pretty productive afternoon. And the Patriots take over here in the 4th quarter. And we'll see if they work across the 50 again. 24 yards, Julian Edelman. 10 minutes left to play. Hogan to the 30. Penalty on Smith. And they're into the red zone. How big is that red zone interception by Corey Littleton now in a game like this? 3rd down here for New England. And they're going to run it up the middle, very close to a 1st down. Obviously, when you see a 3rd down run, you question. You got to assume they're going for it on 4th down. They're not? They're not? Like, Madden even does that a lot, where they'll run it on 3rd down, you don't expect it, and they go for it. But here, they just kick a field goal. All right, then. Nice little lead here for the Cardinals. 9 yards for DJ, 9 for Isaac White. And we'll focus on running out the clock as Rosen gets sacked, and then the drive comes to an end. I simmed it more here, hoping we'd run the football a bit more than we did. But we're like a passing team right now, is all I can say. 3rd down, Rivers. Incomplete. Let's watch the 4th down. Could be game right here. 24-12, New England at their own 46. Needs 2 scores in 5 minutes. Big play for Phillip Rivers against the blitz. And the pass is hauled in by Edelman. That was outstanding. From the 36, Rivers. Time to throw. And that is knocked away and almost intercepted by Jamar Taylor. 3rd and 3 for Rivers. It's a quick strike, and Edelman hangs on. Patriots not done yet. 130 yards receiving on the day for Julian Edelman as we head inside the 3-minute mark, and Rivers is missing. Another throw, and Rivers barely gets it away, and that is caught inside the 10. They somehow keep pulling out these plays that extend the game. 2.5 minutes to go. Patriots down 12. And here from the bunch. Here's Phillip Rivers with a strike that's nearly picked by Boston. It's a stretch all the way with Michelle. Flag on the play. Wow, that one could really hurt New England. Oh, wait. What happened to the penalty? I honestly wasn't even paying attention to what it was. It must have been a face mask then. I thought it was holding. 2 minutes left, Phillip Rivers. He throws it quick off the hands of his receiver. 3rd and goal, Rivers. That one's caught by Hogan. Touchdown, Patriots. And that makes it a 1-score game. That's a short kick, and it's very returnable here. And Griffin Elliott takes it up to the 33. So we're going to watch the end of this game now. We're going to see if the Cardinals can hang on. Patriots will be using all of their timeouts, as it looks like we're finally prepared to run the football. Because we're using our run the clock part of the game plan, obviously. Timeout Pats, good first play for them. On 2nd and 10, another one for David Johnson. He's got some space to work with and gets dragged down. Kind of looked like he ran out of stamina there really early. He couldn't even bust out a move or use any power. A 1st down right here ends the game. 3rd and 5, Arizona. We have 3 receivers in the game. And DJ for the win. Can't get there. Not even close. New England will get 1 chance now to defeat us. All it takes is a touchdown. And here we go. New England down 5. Needs to travel 80 yards in a minute 30. Phillip Rivers starts with a pass to the sideline, complete. On second down, a quick one. Nice tackle, shy of the sticks, inbounds. That's what we need. Minute 14 to go. Rivers floats it outside, and it's caught by Edelman. What a throw from Phillip Rivers. Come on, defense. We got to hang on. We got to move to 7-1. 2 receivers to the top here, and it's a fake. Rivers. Is there trouble there? He gets away from the pressure and throws it away. Second down for Rivers. 3 on the rush. And this pass is hauled in inside the 25. The Patriots are getting way too close for comfort here. And they still have plenty of time. They're setting up to spike it with about 45 seconds left. Oh man, this is nervous time in the desert. Trips to the right. I don't like our alignment here whatsoever. Here's Rivers. And the blitz can't get there. That is hauled in. And they're inbounds. Clock runs. Looks like they're going to not spike it here, which is smart. 29 seconds left. 3rd and 4. And another blitz. Rivers outside. Caught inbounds. Now they're likely to spike it. We're getting close to 15 seconds. And there's time for a couple plays. Oh man, what a game here, everybody, in the Cardinals rebuild. This is awesome. Can the Cardinals hang on? 12 seconds left. Phillip Rivers spins, and he lost the football. They cannot stop the clock. Chandler Jones. Has he done it right there? Wait, they got no time for the snap. Chandler Jones wins it with a sack fumble against his former team. What a finish and what a game, everybody. Man, that's why I love watching these games, because sometimes we get some classics. Cardinals win 24-19. That was incredible. The Cardinals moved to 7-1, putting us in incredible shape for the potential playoffs. And I think Josh Rosen played one of his better games. 2 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. And then David Johnson didn't run enough. I'm working on it. I tried. I'll do it again next time. Isaac White, 59 yards. Wade had 80, 81 for David Johnson. And then the defense, they had some key plays today. 2.5 sacks for Chandler Jones. The pick by Peterson. The pick by Littleton. We look like a complete football team out there. We have an upgrade now for Denard Huval, who had a sack in this game. And with Huval, we have our second-year corner who has really good zone coverage. I'm just trying to get him to be a little more well-rounded. So I like to focus on man-to-man with him as long as zone remains his archetype. And we get only +1 to man coverage, so we still have a lot of work to do there. But +1 to acceleration is kind of cool. That game right there takes us to the halfway point this season, and we're going to sim through our bye week and continue next episode, likely against the Lions, and we'll sim a couple more games afterwards. So let's go through week 9 quick. The winning streak is snapped, so the Cardinals are not going 15-1 this season. Offense really gets shut down in this game. 2 touchdowns for Alex Smith, 2 for Josh Rosen, and on the ground, we had 5.1 yards from David Johnson and 95 yards here for Darius Geis. Touchdowns for Paul Richardson and Jamison Crowder. Isaac White scores a couple times, but I'm trying to figure out exactly why we couldn't move the football well today. We ran okay, just didn't get enough accomplished, I guess. And that snaps a 4-game winning streak. So we're on to week 11 next episode with our 7-2 Arizona Cardinals. We're second place right now in the NFC West because the Rams are doing so well. So our plan is going to be to watch the Lions game, sim 2 more, and go into the Rams game 2 episodes from now. Should be a lot of fun. We have a little bit of upgrading to do and a big injury decision now on DJ Humphries. I just don't like rushing players. I wish that there was a bit more of a decision to make there. And then for upgrading, Budda Baker has another one. He's going up to an 86 overall. And for him, we're just still trying to increase his coverage ratings. So obviously this is going into zone. He's done all this without being a scheme fit all series. But look at the XP bar. He only needs 6,000. +1 to zone coverage, so not the best rolls here for the upgrading today. No big upgrades in the departments I was looking for, but still a team that is pretty good. 7-2, heading in the right direction. Had that big victory against the Patriots, and of course, you know, we lose a game, but we're still in good shape. Here are the numbers now, a little over the halfway point. Rosen, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, likely on pace for about 30 touchdowns and 10 picks. I'd be pretty happy with those numbers. David Johnson, 4.1 a carry. That does come up a little bit, and I will work on the game plan further to make it so he runs the ball even more next episode. Isaac White, his numbers are coming up. Christian Kirk, very quiet in today's games. Will Wade, 391. I like how he contributes. And defensively, just can't say enough about Jalen Smith, Patrick Peterson, and Chandler Jones. It seems the players that we're counting on the most are really coming through. And then you consider we still have Budda Baker and Robert Kimdichie and some other good contributors. Jalen Graham has 5.5 sacks. We have a team here, everybody. It's not what we had to start out, where it was like a few standout players and everybody else. This is now a football team. We're finally playing like it. So I'll see you again soon with more Arizona Cardinals rebuild franchise. Hope you're enjoying the action. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode. I will see you with more soon. Have a great day.